Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Recently, I created a video about Prince Edward Island, and I told you guys if you are in the express entry pool and you're waiting for the FSW draws to happen and your score is good or not, whatever, you can create your expression of interest on the Prince Edward Island PNP website. And in this video, I'm going to share how you can create your EOI on the PEI website, and I am going to share all of the details in 2021 style. Okay, so let's start. When you visit this website, you will see two options here. I want to work in PEI and I want to operate a business in PEI. If you want a business impact category, then obviously you're going to click on that. But I talk about express entry mostly on this channel. Okay, so if you are in the express entry category, then obviously you're going to click here. Let's see what happens here. Okay, after your email address is verified, you will see four options here. This is if you have an approved job offer, then you click here. Okay, and mostly people don't have a job offer, and I don't endorse getting a job offers. Okay, if you are a PEI international student graduate, if you studied from the province, and if you are currently working in PEI in a low skilled position like a truck driver, and they have given that display picture of a truck as well. Okay, so the essential workers basically can apply to this critical worker stream. Okay, this is the express entry stream. And if you're currently enrolled in the Federal Express Entry system and you want to work and live in Prince Edward Island, then this is where you click. Okay, this page will have your details on top of that, which I have hidden. Okay, a little talk about the eligibility factors for Prince Edward Island. Okay, and you need to meet the minimum requirements of Federal Skilled Worker Program, the FSW program, CEC program, or FST program. Okay, and you need to have an express entry profile and you need to be placed in the pool of candidates. Then following, there are two pathways to permanent residency through the PEI express entry category. One is if you have a job offer in PEI, and the second is if you don't have a job offer in PEI. And it says that priority will be given to applicants that are living and working in PEI. Now, it does not rule out the fact that they will not select applicants who are living outside of the province, outside of Canada. Okay, so let's start the EOI, expression of interest. I currently do not have a job in PEI, and the primary knock code that I use in my express entry profile is 0601. This here will be your express entry profile number. Here will be your job seeker validation code. Obviously, I'm not going to show these details. Okay, and then you click here and you press start. Okay, the job seeker validation code is basically found on your express entry profile in the messages. You can download the PDF, and on that PDF the job seeker validation code will be there. It will be a 4-digit code. Okay, after you have entered that detail, they'll ask about your age, and they will automatically select your age because they know your birthday. When you click next, they will ask you about your language requirements. Okay, I have completed an English test. Yes. Refer to the language test equivalency chart to determine your Canadian language benchmark. Let's say you have a CLB 9 or 10. Okay. You have completed a French test? No. Okay. And you press next. Here they're asking about your education, and if you have master's level or PhD, you're going to gain same marks. That is usually the case for PNP expression of interest. Okay, and we have clicked next. Here they're asking about the work experience that you have. If it is more than 6 years, then you check that, or if you will check it according to your work experience. Now they're going to ask about your employment. Okay, I've had my foreign qualification varied from the regulated body in PEI. I have at least 1 year continuous full work experience in PEI. So if your knock is regulated, then you need to have your foreign qualification verified by the regulatory body in PEI. And if you don't, then you can simply click next. Now they'll check your eligibility, sorry, adoptability, and that basically means if you have connections. So if you have close family members living in PEI, if you have a spouse who have a language ability of CLB 9 or higher in English or French, and you check this. I currently own residential property in PEI. If you have graduated from the, if you have a study from PEI, if your spouse has 3 years of work experience in the last 5 years, okay, and if your accompanying children have been enrolled in a PEI educational institute, then you click next. Okay, so you have completed the expression of interest and they've given you a summary of your personal details above and your profile summary with your relative score. Okay, and this is the score that I inserted in front of you guys. This is the score that this profile gets, that is 75 points. Okay, and we have seen a draw in March 2021 that was at I think 70. So as I always say that you never know when Prince Edward Island sends you a notification of interest. Okay. So yeah, this is the way to submit an expression of interest. Simple, very simple. And yeah, now you click here. You can also print the profile summary like I just did in front of you, and you have to read these instructions, okay, before you can before you would be able to click on thingy. Uh, I have checked this declaration. Okay, then you submit. That is submitting your EOI, and you have successfully submitted your profile. You will receive a confirmation email from the Office of Immigration. That's it, guys. All right, so this is how you could submit your expression of interest within, like, maybe it will take you 7 to 8 minutes. It is just like creating your Facebook profile. It is that simple MCQ answers, and you just click here and there and you can submit your expression of interest. It is not as lengthy as creating your express entry profile, and since you have created your profile, now you don't need to go through all that pain. So they have made it quite simple, quite easy, and I hope after watching this tutorial you would be able to create your expression of interest for Prince Edward Island without any difficulty. Now I suggest you watch my video about creating an expression of interest for the Saskatchewan Immigration Nomination Program. You can go to the playlist of PNP Programs Canada, not the PNP draws. And after you've gone through the playlist, you will be able to find the submission of expression of interest, how to submit an expression of interest for SINP. Okay, and for AINP, for OINP, you don't need to submit an EOI. And for Manitoba, you will need an expression of interest provided your NOC is in demand. Okay, yeah. So this is Iftikhar. Bye bye.